Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you how I'm going to create my wedding vow books. I've seen these for sale on Etsy to where you can personalize them, but I wanted to add a little extra to mine and make them match up with my wedding invitations and my themes, and I'll talk more about that a little bit later, but let me know what you guys think and if you like this sort of video. We're using these moleskin journals, which are some of my favorites. They're super popular, very high quality. I was going to go with smaller ones. They have a small size, and then this is the large size, but my fiance Kenny actually wanted the larger size so that he has more room to comfortably write. I just wanted to start off by showing you my drafts in my lettering journal. I made a few rough drafts so that I could make some tweaks and decide exactly how I wanted to design the look. This is not something that you just want to like wing it. At first I thought I was going to go with a dainty, classy kind of look, but I'm making these to fit both my and Kenny's tastes. Plus I wanted to match them up with my wedding invitations, which I'm not going to show simply because of course, all the information on them, and plus they're kind of, personal. But I will tell you that our theme is white lights and our colors are white and gold, and that's what we're going off of today. Okay, one more thing before we get started. I wanted to note that I have an Instagram account where I post pretty much all of my work. I have lettering and a few personal posts, but most importantly, I put up journals for sale, so be sure to follow me on there. You can also click on the link that I have on Instagram to check out my Etsy shop, where I actually have a few journals still up for grabs. So I say this so you can get a better idea of my style for this video as well as future videos. Okay, so now we're going to get started. I'm showing you most of the supplies that I plan to use. You'll see this changed a little bit throughout the video, but these are still some of my favorites. And then very recently, I haven't even opened these yet, but I picked up this pack of colored oil-based paint markers. I got these because I wanted something a little bit smaller than the Sharpie markers that works a little bit more seamlessly. But let me know if you guys have tried these out, or if you've tried paint markers, what's your favorite? And then of course, we're using a chalk pencil to sketch before we go in with the permanent stuff. All the stuff will be listed below. Okay, so we're starting out by sketching some strings of lights at the top of the journals. I wanted these draping from the sides as well as the center. I'm sketching this as if the ceiling is a foot or so above the top of the journal, if that makes sense. I'm going back and forth between the two journals to repeat the steps throughout the video so that I can get them even with each other. Now I'm using the white Uniball pen to go over the chalk lines. The reason I'm using the gel pen for this is so that it's lighter than the lettering. The strings of lights should be a little bit looser and thinner, not so thick and bold. The lettering is what should stand out to you on these, and also the lights should stand out more than the actual strings. Speaking of the lights, I'm going in with my gold metallic jelly roll pen to draw the lights directly onto the strings. Once again, I'm basing this loosely off of my wedding invitations. And then after that, I'm going to go in with my black gel pen to make hanging lights. I like the contrast between the colors. It's not lights. I don't know what you call them exactly. Let me know if you guys know the name for it, but it's not coming to me right now. On the dark blue journal, the black of course doesn't show up too well, but it will come together in the end, trust me. I'm going in and doing the same step that I did with the black with my Posca paint marker, and this is going to show up very white and vibrant against the other colors, and I love how this part turned out. For the dark blue journal, I'm actually going to go over some of the black marks with a different gold tone to leave fewer of the black. That way when you're looking from afar, it doesn't look like there's gaps. I told you it would come together even if we covered some of it up. Now for the lettering part, I went with big chunky lettering rather than traditional calligraphy because it fit more with our overall vibe. So I thought that fit a lot better, but of course you can customize the fonts 100%. At the bottom of the journals, I'm writing our names and then the date that we'll be getting married. Once we have all of the lettering mapped out, we're going to start going over the sketch with the paint markers. And I'm telling you guys, these hold up so well on the journals, the paint markers I mean, but also the gel pens. Any kind of paint, it works perfectly on these moleskins. It doesn't wear away the material, it just glides nicely over the top, it sits nicely, and it stays forever. So I highly recommend using these same techniques. I lost some of the footage of me tracing the second journal, unfortunately, but I did the same exact thing that you just watched for his journal. Once that is done, I wanted to make the lettering pop a little bit more, so I used my black gel pen to create shadows against the lettering, just coloring in lines to the left side of each letter. And then going back to his journal, I'm going to erase some of the chalk marks by using a little bit of water and a Q-tip. This is a great trick. And there you have it. We're all done creating his and her val books. Be sure to let me know what you guys think of the end result, and also subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.